Hi guys, and welcome to episode 1 of the DNF. It's a great fucking start, ain't it?
DNF did not finish. Did not finish. Here we go. Keep that one on. You've got to keep that on the fucking record.
We'll let it roll. We'll let it roll. Welcome to the first episode of the DNS Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Sean.
And I'm Dan. Welcome.
So, I guess to start with, we just want to talk to you a little bit about what DNS is, where it started from, a little bit about ourselves, before we get guests and athletes on future episodes. So, firstly, what is DNS? So,
What is DNS? What
it
does it stand
started.
for?
Yeah.
So DNS stands for, that's pretty simple, isn't it? Dan and Sean. It kind of has a bit of a message behind it, in terms of what we want to relay to our athletes, and sort of a message that we deliver to our clients on a day-to-day basis, really, isn't it? And that is, do not stop. Give maximal effort, and that's kind of the message behind it. And obviously we've got our names in there. It's pretty simple, easily recognisable.
Yeah.
That's kind of the nuts and bolts of it, really, isn't it?
It is. I mean, part of it came from the Arnold's prep. Some of our athletes here.
Yeah.
That deadlift for reps, that monster one that Mason made.
Yeah.
And my point to them was, you don't stop pulling until your 60 seconds is up.
Yeah. Maximal effort.
Last thing you want to do is walk off stage with 30 seconds remaining, half-assing, the biggest comp we have here in Australia. So
Absolutely.
you don't stop. That's sort of, like Dan said, the nuts and bolts, the bare essentials of the name DNS,
Yeah.
but there's a lot more behind it.
We'll kind of release a bit more as well as we go on through the episodes. We'll sort of get to more, more in what's behind it and a few more messages. But that is essentially the nuts and bolts of DNS Strength Collective.
So a big part of what we want to do is bring strength sports up, for lack of a better term. We want to support the strength sport athletes, not just we were talking to our first athlete just before. We were saying that we don't want to be just another supplement company or one of those guys that are like, here's a discount code, you get 20% off, your followers get 10% off.
Yeah.
We want to be in the trenches with them.
Support them, yeah. Have them tell us about their goals and how can we, obviously we're an apparel company or whatever, but how can we support you to achieve these goals? What is it that you need to do? Is it with training? Obviously we'll have the apparel sorted out, and whatever else to get them to their destination. So
with us, it's DNS Strength Collective, and that Strength Collective part is not just my passion, my background is strongman. You're chasing weightlifting quite hard at the moment.
Yeah, that's some fun.
We've both got history in powerlifting, but it's also CrossFit, it's bodybuilding, it's all those strength disciplines that put a barbell in someone's hand.
Absolutely.
Whatever it is.
Absolutely.
And it's that challenge. It's not just your physical strength. Pulling 300 kilos is nice, but you have a mental breakdown when you got to change your tyre.
Yeah.
There's that mental aspect, that strength of conviction, of passion of mind. So it's all of that, really. It's a group of people that are chasing that. So.
And bringing together as well, to add to that as well, bringing together all these different communities that we've got, that surrounds us. We've got obviously CrossFit, powerlifting, weightlifting, just a few examples. Bringing everyone together, sort of under one roof, and making sure everyone's supporting each other, and everyone's sharing a common goal to achieve whatever, and we want to push that.
It is. It's a small community here in Australia. It's like, we both grew up in the UK where strength sports, it's
massive,
old,
yeah.
It's part and parcel of English culture.
Yep.
Like football and the chippy. So Australia needs that population transplant. Like, you could fit Australia's population in Manchester, but it's growing. Like, it's seeing the way strongman's grown since we opened the gym.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's growing. I think we've got a lot to thank CrossFit for in that regard. bringing the barbell to the everyday person, and it's like strongman now. You look at, especially what Mason set up at Arnold's, like it's a proper show now, isn't it?
It was. God, when that didn't come through. But
there's a lot of people involved in the sport now, and they all seem to be growing, which is great. We want to be a part of it, and we want to support that.
It is. It's really just a passion project for us. We've mentioned the gym a couple of times. We do co-own along with Will, DNS Athletics Penrith, and that's where we train our athletes and our clients from. And
it's our bread and butter.
It is. It's what we love to do. We love being coaches, but this allows us to support the community in another way.
Yep.
And that's what it's really all about for us.
Absolutely.
So, where did the whole sort of strength sport thing come from for you? I know you've got a background in football, soccer.
Yes. So competitively, growing up, pretty much played every sport there is to play. Played football, well, as you call it, soccer over here, but that was kind of my main sport. I did that semi-professionally until sort of the age of 24, and then moved, and then obviously left England, went to America, then moved here, and sort of left that behind, and sort of the passion I had playing that I sort of put into I suppose a strength training, it's basic strength training. Then what comes from that is you can compete by doing a squat, bench, and a deadlift. You end up doing a powerlifting competition, whatever. And from there, I'm even doing weightlifting now, so I'm snatching, clean, jerking, just trying my luck in that and having fun in the process.
I still remember that comp. I think it was one of the first times we sort of hung out properly before we opened Penrith was that Hercules of the Hills.
Yeah.
You just did a massive weight cut.
The 10 kilo weight cut, for my second comp. Not a great idea. Do not do that. Unless you're chasing national medals or international accolades, whatever. Cutting 10 kilos for a local comp is absolutely stupid, but had fun. Didn't get any PRs though. That's all.
That was a rough day though.
It was a rough day. Good comp though. Well ran by Adonis Castle Hill. Carlos and Will that day.
Yeah.
It was a cracking comp, wasn't it?
Will was handling me that day.
Hi Carlos. Yeah.
Poor bastards. Couple of grumpy Englishmen.
Yeah. What about yourself? Talk us through what's been going on, what you're doing now.
So for me, it all started. I played a lot of rugby growing up. Played for good old Wisbech.
Wisbech Wanderers.
Wisbech. Played high-level hockey. Did a few tours of France and Spain. Our club was sponsored by Monarch, which is like an English hockey company. Didn't do much in the way of strength box for a bit, and then moved to Australia. Gave up on all sports for a while. Did the usual teenager thing. You get your first job, lots of money, lots of nice drinking, and then fell into going back to the gym after leaving my old job. I remembered why I really like training. From there, everyone there was doing like triathlons and marathons.
That's no good.
I don't like running. I'm not a runner. Barely run for a bus. So, I actually, strangely enough, I was looking to do Olympic weightlifting, and I was Googling weightlifting centres around the hills.
Yeah.
And Sebastian, a guy that I used to work with, he was my PT for a while, and we were colleagues, and he introduced me to Adonis. I went down to Adonis and I met Will, and he's like,
Ended up twisting your arm.
yeah, let's do this powerlifting thing. I was like, yeah, okay, we'll give that a go. And it took me back to watching the old World's Strongest Man. You remember what it'd be like back home, Christmas time, World's Strongest Man's on every year.
Yep.
Without fail. It's kind of like your Christmas tradition.
Yeah, even your grandma's watching, everyone's watching it. It's massive back home. BBC.
I think Channel 5 have it now.
That's right. No, you're right, it's Channel 5, yeah.
But yeah, so sort of remembering watching that, you'd sit there with sort of like Boxing Day leftovers from Christmas dinner, you'd watch the World's Strongest Man, Jeff Capes.
Capesy, Kazmaier.
Yeah.
We've had Kazmaier here, by the way. He's graced the floor here in Penrith.
Yes.
What a character he was. Shout out Kazmaier, aka the Kaz.
And then so from there I trained powerlifting for a while. Met Big Lance, Copper Lance.
Big Lance.
He was training strongman. I went, oh yeah, I remember strongman. I'll try that. I said to Will, I'm doing a strongman comp in 2 weeks. Can you help me get ready for it? Nothing like a weird notice. Yeah. I've murdered some of my guys. They did that to me now, but sorry, Will. That was it. That was 2016. 15, 16, yeah. 16, yeah, you're right, 16.
Yeah. And you were competing powerlifting for
a
little stint and then jumped into the...
I was doing both at the same time for a while. I did 6 comps in 5 months, tail end of 2016.
That's a good effort.
And couldn't do anything for about the first 6 months of 2017.
Surprised.
But you know, when you're new, you can kind of get away with doing more comps. As you get older and more experience, you've got to be a bit more picky on what you do.
Yeah, can't afford to exert yourself that many times at that level.
No, and to be fair, I even looked at CrossFit a few times, and it was the weightlifting component of CrossFit that interested me. I was looking for that Ollie coach. Yeah,
weightlifting's a funny one, because it's like you see it, you know, in the Olympics, whatever, and it's good to watch.
Yeah,
it is. I don't know. There's something about it. It's something. I don't know. It's like artistry. You know, there's bars moving. There's a lot of weight on there, but you can't really relate to how much weight's on that bar until you sort of feel it. But it's good to watch, and you think, oh, too complex for me. Not gonna.
It was.
I'm not gonna bother.
I thought about it. I will do a weightlifting comp.
Yeah.
I say this year. It depends what happens with all that's going on, but I will do one. Shoulders permitting.
Yeah.
Just to have some fun.
That was my first year of learning it, was just getting the shoulders used to the overhead stuff, because batters you. Great fun though. My trainer right now doing weightlifting is I haven't enjoyed it like this for a long time. But yeah, it's different.
Very technical though.
Doing your squats at the end of the session. That's a bit fucking gnarly.
So that's our history really, in a very brief.
Yeah, just a briefing. Yeah, without boring you guys to death about our average athletic background.
Very average. But we'll talk more about the way we train, our philosophies around training and coaching as episodes roll on. And part of it, what I do want us to touch on is, you know, while we're here to help the athletes. We do have the power side of it as well. We want, you know, a big part of it for us, or part of where that started from, I should say, was running comps out of here.
Yeah.
We always got fantastic feedback on our comp shirts. We'd have people trying to purchase them after the comp. That's kind of cool. Just, you know, I like design. I like tinkering. More to the point, I like having ideas and then giving it to someone who's actually capable of designing it. Like Chrissy.
Shout out, a couple of shout outs there.
Chrissy has done some fantastic ones for us.
Very good. Summer Strength Showdown, noticeably.
Yeah, did on a strongman logo, the one I'm wearing.
Yeah.
One of my favourites ever.
Yeah.
My brother Joey, he's done a few for us.
Yeah, very quick.
Credit to him, he turns them around fast. But yeah, so that side of things is something I like dabbling in.
Brings out the creative side.
It does. You know, you get a good shirt, it lasts you forever. Like your Freak Strength one.
Yeah.
You've had that
Freak
as long
Strength,
as I've known you.
another shout out, Mike Wadango over in America, Try and get him on the podcast actually.
Come to Australia, Mike.
Yeah. But no, I've been walking this morning, still got that stuff. Yeah, and it's not just going to be just ordinary t-shirts. We're going to sort of, you know, have some runs where it's special edition, a bit of a story behind this t-shirt, this hoodie, whatever, and get it out there.
Get our athletes to help inspire some of them.
Yeah.
You know, definitely.
And we'll be releasing those as well in future episodes. Obviously, we're not going to start, you know, reading out names today, but that is to come. We'll be, obviously, like Sean said, sponsoring a number of athletes, ones that we believe are out there chasing something in their discipline.
Yeah.
We'll be supporting to the full.
We don't want just a pretty face, we want someone that actually wants to go out there and compete. You know,
get stuck in. It's the process as well.
It is.
The process. Yeah, okay, you go and compete wherever, which is awesome, and yeah, just the build up to that, the process of what these people that will support and what they're going through, and the effort they're putting in. We want to get that out there and show you guys.
Yeah. So
What else do you want to touch on?
that's really it. I mean,
Yeah.
the big purpose behind this first episode is to introduce.
Did you see our faces? Really, we
DNS.
don't really get our faces out much.
No, I've got a once a month post, and it's usually a photo you've taken in the gym. You became my personal photographer for 3 months.
We just wanted you to see, the faces behind DNS, our ugly faces as well.
As much as this is a big thing for us. First and foremost is always going to be our athletes here in Penrith. They're going to be our main focus.
Yeah,
Forever will be. But we love this stuff. This is what we want to do. People talk about their forever home or forever job. Like strength is sort of our forever passion.
Yeah.
Without being too corny. So it's we want to be involved.
This is the beginning.
Yeah, in every facet, really.
Yeah. So get used to seeing us. We'll be dropping more very soon.
Yeah. So apologies if you're hearing echoes and beeping, guys. We are filming on an empty gym floor right now.
Cut the missing mats. We've got the nice monolith and our power racks still intact, but as you can see on the back wall there, barbells are gone. They're all out to our members.
Pretty much stripped bare.
All plates, apart from the calibrated plates that we've kept here. We've got about 2.5 tons that have gone out to members, so they can keep training through this pandemic.
Couple dozen bars and
bars, the whole matting area there's gone. Benches, dumbbells have gone, platforms gone.
Yeah.
So shout out to all the Penrith people getting after it, and it means a lot, doesn't it?
It does. So we'll get some of our in-house athletes as well on.
Yeah.
We'll chat to a few of those. We had a few going to Arnold's. We were going to Arnold's this year, so we can talk to them about the process of qualifying and prepping, how they felt when they found out it was cancelled.
Yeah, because that Arnold's prep, they were training.
Yeah, I was a bit rough on them.
Yeah, that was, but had to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was going to be a massive comp, heavy comp.
And man, I was just excited to see. I went down to Mason's 2 weeks before, 3 weeks before it was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Just to visit him, basically go stone hunting, help him out with a few bits. That nice gnarly burn. I've still got the scar where I stupidly picked up something I didn't know he'd just finished welding.
That'll do it.
Yeah. But yeah, I got to see it all down then. It was phenomenal. Like, Mason's probably one of my favourite people I've met through doing this sport, and he went above and beyond.
Yeah.
For that show. So
roll on next year.
Yeah, cannot wait. He's as mad as we are. We'll come up with some pretty gnarly stuff.
We'll hopefully get him on the podcast, and if he permits us, we can go down there and shoot some footage down in his yard down there, because some of the stuff you've got to see is cracking in it.
And the king of Australian stones, get old Rani boy.
Ryan, next nomination king.
Yeah,
he's the one. He's the instigator behind all them.
You see us selling beers on Instagram, it's generally
That's
Ryan.
God
love him. Another absolute legend we've met through this.
Yeah.
So you'll get to meet our athletes of Penrith, and you'll get to meet the athletes at DNS.
Yeah, just cool people that we think want to get on here, innit?
Yeah, it's it's nothing. It's really love. It's love of the sport.
Yeah.
Of all strength sports, really. Love people, watching people chase their goals. People are passionate about it.
Yeah.
So
ripping into the process.
Yeah. It's just
Hope that was clear for everyone, by the way. But we've just sat down. We've just pulled. So this obviously isn't normally here. We've pulled this down from the office upstairs. We've just sort of sat down, mic'd up, and started rambling. Yeah. So hopefully that is somewhat clear, and you understand what DNS is briefly, and
we will add. I guess
we will add to it. You heard both of our, definitely my average background in sport.
average.
So yeah, we'll.
But yeah, look, just to sort of recap, DNS Strength Collective. The real drive behind it, the name was as simple as Dan and Sean initially.
Does not get as simple as
No,
that.
a couple of simple English lads.
Yeah, that's all we are.
But the real meaning and
The message behind it
is, forging on and
do not stop.
yeah, don't stop. No matter what you're doing, do not stop. If you ever come to our gym, you're going to hear that quite a lot.
Yeah,
Pretty much the mantra of us. So
some expletives as well.
yeah, it's what drove this project. So we've got the apparel, we've got our sponsored athletes. We coach and run Advanced Athletics Penrith.
Yeah,
That's separate to DNS, but just as important to us.
absolutely.
It is. It's just a love of all things strength, and this is going to be our way to help more people get to their big stage, whether it's the Arnold's for strongman, nationals for powerlifting, or Oceanas or worlds. CrossFit. It's not even called regionals now, is it? Sanctionals.
Yeah.
Even to the games one day. Nationals for weightlifting. Getting up on stage and getting a pro card in bodybuilding, it's all facets of strength sports.
Yeah.
So we don't exclude anyone just because it's not popular, it's not trendy.
Yeah.
I love watching it. I love watching CrossFit, and you get a lot of strength athletes go, "Ooh, CrossFit, they run too much." Yeah, I couldn't run that much, but I still love it. It's still barbells in hands. Fuck, they work hard.
Yeah, the stuff that those guys are doing at any level is pretty incredible. It's it's hard to fathom some of the stuff they do. Heavy lifting paired with long endurance stuff, based work is
You've got
I've never tried it. I ain't gonna try it.
No.
But what it looks like a lot of hard work and a lot of sweating. And I don't mind just doing a nice lift, and I'll have that chair set up in that corner over there. Sit down there for a minute and then go again.
Yep.
Thought of doing an exercise in between a burpee or hats off to you.
And then strongman in Thor just pulling 501. That's the most weight. Well, on a straight bar anyway. You've got your upper deadlift and your silver dollar rep like 544. I think Bish
544 on the silver dollar one.
something like that just recently.
Yeah. Strongman. Strongman. Yeah.
Insane strength there. 600 kilo yokes plus powerlifting. What's his name? Maddox. Going for that 800
bench press. Yeah, he's a freak.
So
yeah, he's got a crazy bench.
and then is it Janasha's going for 5?
Lasher,
Lasher,
Talakadze, going for a 5 and going for a 220. What would that be? So 270 plus 230 would be.
That's 500.
Yeah, is that 500?
Yeah.
I can't add up. I can't do maths. Yeah, 230 snatch and a 270 clean and jerk, which I don't reckon he'll be far off.
So anything strength based, like just being across it, being part of it, it's fucking cool to watch. So
We're here to support.
yeah, that's it. That's the end message. So if you like the stuff that we put out, all that normal like, comment, subscribe, rate. So if you like the shirts, grab one. It goes to supporting the athletes. This is something we want to do. It's
and supporting this as well. Like obviously, we want to go out and travel even up and down the country, wherever, all through the state, and get some cool interviews with people which have got a lot to offer.
That's it. Our gym tour idea.
Good stories to tell, so you guys can listen and get some good information and whatever else. So
Can we wrap it up there? I think
wrap
we've
it up.